again. I wanted to start this podcast with you. God needed the devil. The Beatles needed the Rolling Stones. And Diane Sawyer even needed Katie Couric. Will you be my Katie Couric?
Man, I feel like I'm in the Highlander right now.
What is the Highlander?
It's a movie.
Any good?
It's very good.
Oh, okay.
Won some awards.
Oh, really? Like what?
Like best movie ever.
Welcome to the Quotable Podcast. Another episode in, and we are up and ready to go.
Yeah, if you ain't first, you're last. Shake and bake, motherfuckers.
I said I was high when I said that. God.
What the hell are you talking about?
I just love the biggest it's like the biggest contradiction ever.
That was like the theme for the entire movie.
Yeah, it's like, what are you talking about? I based my whole life on that.
It's like make you feel like the biggest piece of shit ever.
I know. But you could be second, you could be third, you could be fourth. Hell,
you could even be fifth. What an asshole.
I know. Gary Cole, like, he played it beautifully, though.
He really did. Totally different, complete contrast from his role in Office Space.
Oh, yeah. Well, complete contrast from his role in anything.
Anything else he's ever done. I mean, yeah, he was an asshole in Office Space, but not to this level.
No, definitely not to this level. It was very, very godlike. I want to just punch this guy right in the face.
He took Deadbeat Dad to a whole new level.
Oh, God, did he ever?
Yeah, I mean, he goes to career day, and he's like, oh, man.
Hi,
how
Reese
like,
Bobby.
Yeah, but when he's like, well, what's it been, like 4 or 5 months?
He's like, 10 years, Dad.
10 years? Jeez, I really need to lay off the peyote.
I like it. The teacher's like, sir, you can't smoke in here. It's okay, darling. I'm a volunteer firefighter. Means nothing.
Literally. But he just like bashes the teacher like right away. He's like, man, you really want to listen to winners. He's like, people who come in first all the time. It's like,
yeah,
you don't want to listen to losers like this teacher over here.
Yeah, your know-it-all teacher. And she's like, okay, I think we're done. And then he was just like, yeah, no, if you're like in the race, if he's like, the first one gets paid and the first one gets laid.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and all the kids are, whoa, yeah.
But it's like a class of fifth graders.
I know.
Well, they're cheering on like they know exactly what he's talking about.
I know.
This guy knows what I'm talking about.
But, yeah, so you got Ricky Bobby and Cal Naughton Jr. that they grow up as best friends.
Yeah, they've been friends since grade school and everything.
Hey, Ricky, you remember the time we got kicked out of biology for playing with Matchbox cars?
Yeah.
Who's retarded now?
Hey, Ricky, I love you.
What?
Nothing? I feel like we're wasting a lot of time right now.
Yeah, we are. I'm just so excited.
It's so funny because like their relationship just up to the point where Ricky becomes the driver, like the main driver for Dennett.
Right.
It's so funny and it's so catching because they love each other so much. Like they got such a strong bond to one another, and what ends up happening eventually just because of the fact that Dennett wants to disown Ricky.
Right.
And they basically turn Cal against him, make him mess around with his wife. Carla.
I think they call her Carly. I think it's Carly, but it's spelled like weird or something. It's almost like Charlie. He was like, man, I didn't want to sleep with your wife, but she just came up and like
just grabbed me by the crotch.
Yeah, it's like a tractor beam of hotness.
Yeah, she'll do that. But it's interesting how he actually gets into NASCAR. Like he's part of the pit crew. Him and Cal are both part of the pit crew.
Yeah, and the driver, makes a pit stop. Literally. Like gets out of the car and he's like, I got to take a leak, guys. Like, I'm sorry. And then they're like, oh, I see him. He's over there eating a chicken sandwich.
guys, have you tried this? It's really good. It's really good.
I like David Koechner's character, and he was just like, oh, yeah, no. He's like, they make their sauce in-house. It's amazing. You got to try it.
It really sets off the flavor for the whole meal. Yeah, but then you got wow, what's his name? Lucius. Lucius. That's it. He's like, does anybody here want to go fast?
And then Cal looks at Ricky, and Ricky's like, mm. And then he's like, yeah. It's like, I want to go fast.
Yeah.
He's like, get this man a suit.
But it's like, this was the defining moment where Ricky becomes pretty amazing race car driver.
Yeah, I mean, they were in last place. He finished the race in third. That's the big story of the day. And when the guy's interviewing him, he just keeps raising his hands.
And this is like probably one of the scenes that people remember most from Talladega Nights.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with my hands.
You know, like just keep them down by your side. It's
honestly, I do like when he was just like, man, where'd you learn how to drive like that? And he's like, in a car. It's like, I'm sorry, what? And he's like, in a car. It was in a car.
Can you speak up a little bit?
It was a car, and ran real good today. And,
the car handled real good.
Yeah. then Mr. Dennett's like, oh well, that's a race car driver. Like that's what we want. He's like, bring him over here. We'll get him on the team. And then Dennett's son
interview for shit.
Yeah, and Dennett's son's like, look, we can't even interview. And he was like, son, interviewing has nothing to do with winning races.
Right.
But I think that is probably one of the most quoted lines from this movie, is just because like a lot of people, they'll do something and they'll just be like, oh, I don't know what to do with my hands.
to do with my hands. But I like when it does that second cut scene. It's like the close up of Ricky. And then you see the interviewer's hand come down just to like push his hands down.
It's so great. It's so great.
But I mean, he adapts to being a winner. Yeah. Really quickly. He gets good at the interview process, and he meets Carly shortly after that.
Yes.
Basically just she's a gold digger.
Yeah, well, I love how her character is introduced because she's on someone's shoulders and she's like, "Hey, driver, drive these." But I love his response. He's like, "Oh, please God, be 18."
But it jumps ahead. Like, what, 10 years just about?
Yeah, I could see that. About a decade.
Because I think his oldest son is 10.
Yeah.
Once it, jumps ahead. He's got a mansion. He's made, I think he says like $21 million at that point.
Just that year.
So yeah, he's pretty successful. He's married, he's got the 2 kids, and oh my God, the dinner scene.
Yes.
Is fucking phenomenal.
I love his grace. I mean, just everything is like, dear baby Jesus, thank you for everything that you've put in our path. It's like, thank you for everything that you've done for us. It's like, little baby Jesus.
Ricky.
With your baby little arms.
Ricky.
Yes.
Eventually he grew up.
I know, but I like the baby Jesus. That's my favorite version.
All right,
it's
listen.
Like when you do grace.
I just want you to do the grace, and I want you to do the grace good, okay?
Okay. But then he was like, and when you do grace, you can
do the grown-up version.
You can do the grown-up version. Hell, you could do teenage Jesus.
Dear 8-pound, 6-ounce
baby Jesus.
Infant baby Jesus.
In your golden fleece diapers. It's like, he was a man. He had a beard.
Which, that's my favorite line of the whole movie, I think. He had a beard. I mean, I say that one all the time.
Yes.
But the kids are assholes.
They are.
But it's funny as hell. It's like, I'm a roundhouse your ass.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump on you like a spider monkey.
What is wrong with you? I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Chet. I like the fact that they call their grandfather Chet.
Yeah. And he was like, you're raising my grandsons all wrong. He's like, I'm their elder. Are you going to let them talk to me like that? And he's like, hell yeah, I'm going to let them talk to you like that because they're winners.
I love the way they're talking to you right now.
And then I like the mom. He was like, the only thing you've done with your life is making a hot daughter.
That's it. But I like when Ricky is doing grace and you got Cal just sitting there going,
Yeah. And I'd like to thank you for my smoking hot wife. And then he said something about Chet, and he was like, I'd like to thank you for her father. It was like, and his, he was like, if you could send down the magic to fix his leg because it stinks,
smells something awful.
He was like, But then Carly gets involved with Chet because she was like, we ain't raising wussies. If we wanted them to be wussies, we would have named them Dr. Quinn and Medicine Woman.
Yeah, because their names are Walker and Texas Ranger, or TR for short.
Yep.
That's a given.
Those kids do perfect.
They really did a good job.
When Carly just tells Ricky, like, basically, oh, well, we're getting divorced, and I'm going to marry Cal Naughton Jr.
2 Christmases.
Yeah. But they go to their grandma's, and when she comes in, it's just like all the shit that these kids put her through. And then finally, she's just like, oh, no, It's like, I'm enforcing granny law. And they're like, They're like, I can't remember exactly what the kid said, but it was basically like, we rule the house.
He's like, you don't know how it works here. We're the ones that make the rules, not you.
But I like Ricky. He's like,
He's totally on board.
Yep.
He's like, I raised these heathens.
Yeah. And then she just smacks both kids, and the one's like, oh, you're going to break us
like wild horses, aren't you? But it's funny because at one point, when it gets to the point, like the divorce, and they have nowhere else to go, so they have to move in with Ricky's mom.
Right.
They get the fucking garden hose and spray it into Frank's house.
Yeah. I like when Reese comes back into Ricky's life, and he's delivering pizzas because he's afraid because of the accident, so he can't drive fast anymore. But he's delivering the pizzas. But when Reese comes over and that night, and the guy, Frank, the next door neighbor, is saying, he was like, shut up. It's like, my wife's in an oxygen tent and she's trying to sleep. And he's like, oh, shut up or I'll come over there and rip a hole in that tent. But then even Jane Lynch's character is like, yeah, shut up, Frank.
But it is funny because you got Ricky delivering pizza and everything. I can't remember the name of the pizza place. It's like, it starts with an H.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
But he goes to the motel where Reese is staying.
Yeah.
And he says, Hagobin's Pizza, whatever. We are pizza. He's like, what? You are pizza? Yeah, I'm supposed to say it. He's like, come in here. I got a lot of weed in here. Shut the door. But he's like, you got 3 pizzas over there that haven't even been eaten.
He was like, yeah, I've been calling all day trying to get you.
Why would you want to get me?
Because I'm your daddy, Ricky.
He punches him square in the face.
Oh, yeah. And then, but Reese is trying to help him out, regain his confidence and, conquer his fear.
Which I honestly don't understand why, because he's not benefiting from it.
No, not at all. I think he just wants his kid to be the best. Like, I mean, his kid's not going to do it. Like, Ricky's not going to do anything for him. He's not going to buy him a house.
He's not getting any kind of monetary compensation whatsoever.
Yeah, nothing at all. So I think it's just more like he doesn't want the Bobby name to be soiled in any way.
Yeah, he wants to be proud of his son. He just doesn't want anything to do with his son.
Right.
Which is really fucked up, man.
It is. And I mean, you find that out at the beginning when Ricky's like, after he's become famous and everything, he comes up to the ticket box and he was like, hey, Mike, you got those 2 tickets for me from my special friend? And he was like, yep, got them right here, Bobby. And then when he walks away, and he was like, man, that is sad. Like every race, he leaves 2 tickets at will call for his dad. And his dad just never shows.
Like, what a shame. And then the lady next to him was like, yeah, what a shame or whatever.
Yeah. And
it's funny. He's like, strange how the human heart works.
Yeah.
Something weird.
So, and then, but, they kind of, I don't want to say reconcile, but, Reese is trying to help him. And by far the best scene of him trying to help him is when he's having him drive blindfolded. Because you just see Will Ferrell, and he's like, I just don't know why I got to do it blindfolded. And he's like, you have to become one with the car. The car becomes one with the road. And
he's like, what do you feel?
And he's like, I feel the wood on the steering wheel. It's like, it feels warm.
Yeah, that's you are becoming one with the car.
It's like, yeah. He's like, I really feel like this car could just drive itself.
It probably can.
He's like, all right, let's do this.
And ends up driving into fucking Frank's house.
I mean, that was good. He was like, we better get out of here before Frank's going to be pissed.
Which is weird because, like, where the car was parked, like, I feel like Ricky's mom lived right next door to Frank.
She did.
So why was the car parked down the street?
Oh, because he was going to drive it down the street without looking.
I don't know.
So
maybe. But, I mean, first of all, he had to learn to drive with the fear.
Yes.
Which was with the cougar
Karen.
in the car. He names it Karen.
Yeah. Get out, Karen. Karen, get out.
He had to get the driving test again because he probably got his license revoked after because the scene where you find out that he's delivering pizza, he's in a pickup truck. And he accidentally goes in reverse and backs into the lady's shopping cart.
Yeah.
And then the cop gives him a ticket, and then he runs over the cop. And then it just cuts to him driving a fucking bicycle.
Yep.
That's a nice looking Huffy, son.
Yep.
Oh, but the main reason why Reese is really trying to help him is because you got Gerard, who comes from France. He's a Formula One racer, and he wants to show that he can be the best in America, too.
Yes.
Not just in France. But I love his introduction when he meets them all at the bar. And then they're all just hanging out, having a beer. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you hear jazz music playing over the jukebox.
Yes.
And everybody's just like hates it.
Yeah. Like,
what is this?
What is it? It's like, turn it off. Turn it off.
And then you got David Koechner. He's like, I can't get this music out of my head.
So someone unplugs it, and he's like, why did you turn off the jazz music?
But it's funny because he's looking at Ricky the whole time.
Yeah.
He doesn't look at the guy that unplugged it.
No.
Why did you turn off the jazz music?
He was like, because we don't play that kind of stuff in here.
Why is it in the jukebox then?
I like the bartender chimes in then, and he was like, we have it on there for profiling purposes. We also have the Pet Shop Boys and Seal.
So fucking random. But it's God, this is such a great scene because the dialogue that goes between Gerard and Ricky, like they're trying to prove that America's great. Yes. And he's like, I am going to defeat you, is whatever. And he's like, no, we're America. We're number one. What has America ever contributed to the world besides, the fuck does he say? The Thigh Master. He says a couple different things.
Existentialism.
No, that's what France contributed. What did,
France was democracy.
He said France contributed democracy, existentialism, and the ménage à trois.
Oh, those are three pretty good things.
Yeah. But I can't remember what he said America contributed.
I can't remember either now, but I do like that he said he was like Chinese food.
China. It came from China.
Yeah.
Pizza.
The pizza.
Italy. The chimichanga. Mexico. Oh, man. But then he ends up, like, Ricky goes to attack him.
Yeah.
And then Gerard gets his, like, arm behind his back and
has
face
him
down on the pool table.
And then he's sitting there telling, he's like, I will let you go if you say that you love crepes.
I'll never say it.
But then it's funny because Cal's like, I actually had a whole mess of crepes this morning, and they were delicious. He was like, wait, is that those little mini pancakes? And he was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, man, I love those. And he was like, okay, well, I will let you go if you just say, I love
really thin pancakes.
Yeah, he was like, that's a good compromise, yes.
This is fair compromise. He's like, no, just go ahead and break my arm. I don't want to break your arm.
But I do like it because finally he breaks his arm and he's like, oh my God, he really did it.
He actually did it. But yeah, the whole reason why Ricky has to learn to drive fast again is because he gets in that wreck during that first race against Gerard.
Yep, flying through the air. This is not good.
And he thinks he's on fire.
Yep.
So he strips down to his skivvies. And even Cal has to run over to try to help put out the invisible fire.
Yeah. Don't let the invisible fire burn my friend.
That is a good teammate.
Yes, it is.
But it's pretty fucked up. The whole time, like, Cal ends up becoming a driver as well, but Ricky will not allow him to win first place.
No.
Like, he always has to be second, and Cal's just kind of had to accept that. So he got shit on this whole time. But honestly, I don't think if Dennett would have intervened, Cal would have ever, like, messed around with Ricky's wife.
Yeah, no, I don't think he would have either.
He wouldn't have thought about that.
But Dennett did put in the bug,
put the bug in his
Carly's
ear.
ear when she was like, when he told her, he's like, Ricky's done. He's like, you know who's going to be number one? Cal Naughton Jr. She's like, what? No. And he's like, oh, yeah. So then he goes over to Cal Naughton Jr. because Ricky can't drive fast anymore. And it shows him, and he's like, yeah, getting used to the car. And then the other cars whiz by, and he's like,
what the hell was that?
What the hell was that? Is that the other cars?
He's like, ah. Like, how fast is he going? 26 miles an hour.
But then he goes and tells Cal, he goes, yeah, well, I got to go deal with Looney Tunes over here. And he's like, no. He's like, Ricky's fine. He's like, why don't you go comfort Carly and calm her down?
Yep, and that's what got the whole thing. It was like in a matter of a couple hours.
Yeah.
Cal's like moved in already.
And it's funny because he's playing games with the boys and everything.
They're playing Jenga. Yeah.
And then he comes home and he's like, what's going on here? And he's like, oh, hey. He's like, wow.
Thanks for coming to visit.
Yeah. And then
visit?
she's like,
this is my house.
Yeah, he's like, I've been gone for 3 hours.
What the hell are you talking about?
I think one of my favorite scenes is when Ricky's asleep on the couch at his mom's and the phone rings and it's Cal. And he's talking. He's like, hello. And he's like, hey, man, how you doing?
He's like, are you up?
Yeah.
No.
He's like, hey, he's like, I think your house is haunted, man. He's like, yeah, I just keep hearing all kinds of weird things. And he's like, no, it's a new house, man.
There's going to be some creaks and groans and everything. Man, why do I keep talking to you?
He's like, don't you realize I hate you? He's like, oh, don't be like that, man. It's like, oh, I got a question. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, man, you keep sucking me back in.
Yeah. It's like, so if I'm listening to the stereo and I have the TV on, what remote turns the volume for the TV?
Well, why do you want to listen to the stereo and the TV at the same time?
I like to party.
I love that. I use that one too.
Yes.
Because I like to party.
But I do like it because he was just like, God, he's like, man, you keep sucking me back in. He was like, oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore. He's like, okay, I'll call you tomorrow.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, bye. But I like when he hangs up and then you hear that mysterious, like the echoey.
Yeah, it's like, get out.
Yeah. He just turns around real quick in shock.
It's so good, man.
It is. It is. Oh, so good.
Trying to think. One thing I wanted to mention when we were talking about the initial dinner scene where Ricky's doing the grace is the fact that Carly said, I've been slaving over the stove for a couple hours or whatever, and it's like they got Domino's Pizza, they got KFC, and they got Taco Bell.
Yes.
And of course, the always delicious Taco Bell.
Yep. I think it's time for second or third, maybe even fourth dinner by this point.
Right?
Taco Bell it is.
I thank you. Oh, but after the whole fire thing, Ricky's traumatized and that he ends up in the hospital. He gets in a bad wreck, even though he's not really physically injured much.
Yeah, such a great scene.
Before the knife scene,
yes,
he's in the hospital and people coming to visit him, and he's kind of just in a daze,
right?
But you still kind of catch a glimpse of like what people are coming to to say to him and everything.
I like his wife because she was like, oh my God. She's like, he's dying. She's like, just unplug his machine and stuff. He's like, no, he's fine. He's asleep.
Actually fine. He's just taking a nap right now.
He's like, I've never heard him make that noise. Oh God, he's got more plugs in a Circuit City.
But he's just yawning.
Yeah.
You've never heard him yawn. In the past 10 years. The hell have you been doing with your life?
You're telling me that for 10 years.
I could have been yawning too. Ain't no way. Oh, but the bloopers from that scene are pretty good too.
Oh yeah. I mean, just to see someone the size of Michael Clark Duncan, may you rest, sir, talking about how at night he dresses up as Donna Summers.
Oh man, because he just starts singing "Last Dance."
Yeah, honestly, tell you the truth, I think, and it wasn't in the bloopers, but when Cal Naughton Jr. goes and he's like, man, remember that summer? I think he went away or something. Like Ricky Bobby went away, and he was like, I got a call from Playgirl magazine. He's like, and I went and I did it. Like I did a spread.
I did a spread for Playgirl magazine.
And he was like, I mean, when I say spread, I mean like literally, like I spread my butt cheeks. He's like, you may not have heard of it because I did it under the name of Mike Honcho.
He's like, yeah, I was completely nude.
Yeah.
I spread my cheeks for Playgirl magazine.
Yeah. And he was like, I want you to know that I spread my cheeks as Mike Honcho.
But yeah, I mean, eventually, like he comes to, like he's awake, but he's convinced himself that he's paralyzed.
Yeah, so he's playing basketball.
He can't walk. Yeah, he finds a wheelchair in the hallway, and he's playing like handicap basketball.
And I like because Lucius and Cal Naughton Jr. They're like, oh well, you know,
is there ever a chance that he's gonna walk again?
Yeah, and he was like, oh, I thought someone told you. And he's like, oh yeah, no, he's totally fine. He just found that wheelchair in the hallway.
But it cuts to them, the three of them in the room.
Yeah, he was like, his paralysis is totally psychosomatic, and he was like, so that mean? And then Cal's like, that mean he's able to move things with his mind?
No, he said he can set things on fire with his mind. It's like, no, it means it's all in his head. He can actually walk.
Yeah.
He's like, well, because sometimes like when you fall, you get knocked in the head or whatever, you get powers. Yeah. He's like, you've read the comic books, right? It's so stupid. But no, you got Lucius and Cal and Ricky in the room. You know, Ricky's still in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And it's talking about, it's like, we've been meaning to talk to you about this. It's like, you're not paralyzed. You're fine. He's like, what? He's like, you're gonna come in here with your perfectly working legs and throw this on me like telling me that that I can walk and everything. Like, this is serious. He's like, you know what? I hope that you have sons, like glorious sons that are athletic and they become professional or whatever. They're athletes. And, you know, I hope their legs get taken from them.
Like, don't you put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby.
Don't you put that on us.
Then he just grabs the knife and he was like, yeah. So he's to prove
he's
to
like,
them.
I'm not paralyzed?
Yeah. To prove to them that he's not going to be able to feel it. So he stabs himself in the leg.
Don't put that knife in your leg, Bobby. Ricky. It's like he does it, and oh my God, the look on Cal's face after he stabs himself.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, because he's like, he doesn't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like,
I like Lucius, though, grabs another steak knife, and he was like, all right, no, just put this knife in to try and pry out the first knife.
He's like, you got to cut the meat around it. Yeah. So fucking, just the thought of trying to pull a knife out of your leg using another knife.
I know. Oh,
like, just pull it out, man.
I know. God bless it.
But you know, the shit that Ricky goes through to regain his confidence. I mean, you got the initial scene where he has to drive around with the cougar in the car. Then his dad plants a bag of Lucky Charms on the bottom of the car.
But he tells him it's a kilo of cocaine.
Yeah.
And he's like, cops are coming. He was like, what are you going to do? And he's like, what are you saying? He was like, there is a kilo of Colombian Bam Bam under the car. Now, what are you going to do? Fear or prison?
But I like right before he finds out about the fake drugs underneath the car is he's like sleeping on the porch.
Yeah.
And his dad grabs a bucket of water and dumps it on him.
Yeah.
He's like, what started racing?
What started stock car racing?
Yeah.
He's like, what?
And then he throws another bucket of water on him.
Yeah.
He's
And
like, what started stock car racing?
And he was like, bootleggers. He was like, yeah, they realized it was dangerous and they needed cars fast enough to outrun the feds.
That's absolutely right. And then he throws the third bucket of water.
Well, if I was right, why'd you throw a third bucket?
Well, I filled up 3. But, he gets his confidence back and everything and, eventually gets back into racing and, finally gets the chance to do the final race with Gerard.
Yes.
To prove himself.
Yep.
And I like how it ends because it doesn't end how you would expect it to.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely not a traditional ending.
It's the entire track of race cars get demolished.
All 47 of them, except for 2.
Yeah, and they get out of their Ricky and Gerard get out of their car.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean, at the very end, like they're on the last turn, and they wreck, and so they get out of the car, and I mean, they just start running.
I mean, Ricky starts it.
Yes.
But Gerard just follows suit.
Yeah.
And they're just running towards the finish line, even though it doesn't count.
No. It doesn't count at all.
It's illegal. They say it's illegal. It's not illegal against the law.
It's against NASCAR law.
It's against the law.
But I do like when they're announcing the winner. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, we have to go back to the rules on this one. And they're like, yeah, well, since the last 2 cars...
The first 2 cars, they actually exited their vehicles.
Yeah,
they were
like,
disqualified.
They were immediately disqualified. He was like, so the number 3 car is the winner. He's like, Cal Naughton Jr.
Yeah, so Cal finally got to win the race.
Yeah.
And they're actually proud of him. But Gerard accepted this as a loss.
Yes. Yes, he did.
But the one thing that I did like, I mean, before their first race, Ricky is talking to Gerard, and Gerard, gets in his face, as he does. It's just like his thing. And he says, if you kiss me right now, Ricky Bobby, I will leave and never return to America. Or whatever.
Or
whatever
to
he
NASCAR.
says. Yeah, to NASCAR. Yeah. But he's like, I will never, ever kiss you, or whatever. And it's funny because at the very end of the movie, he does kiss him.
Yes. I think my favorite for the initial, after Gerard broke his arm and then beat Ricky's track time, and you just see Cal Naughton Jr., and he was like, well, I got a little something for you. Shake and bake. And then Will Ferrell or Ricky Bobby's like, that just happened.
It's like, is this a catchphrase or epilepsy? He's like, man, you could say that 10,000 times and it'll never get old. I love that.
Yeah. Say it again. Shake and bake.
But eventually after all the shit goes down, Cal stealing Carly from Ricky and everything. And, he's trying to make amends.
He is.
And they have the couple scenes where it's like, all right, well, we're getting ready to race again. I think it was before the last race where Ricky comes and talks to Cal, and he actually apologizes.
Yeah, it was the last race.
Because he realizes that he'd just kind of taken him for granted.
Yeah, sorry I was holding you back all those years. It's like, I'm a little confused by your tactics.
So I'm going to keep acting tough.
Until I figure it out.
But it's funny because that led to, like, during the race, Cal is still, like, fucked up in the head because of this.
Yes.
He's like, why would somebody who,
He was like,
dude,
if you sleep with your best friend's wife, why would he apologize to you?
He's like, yeah, you're right. That's weird.
Because it seems like he's talking about just that the entire race.
Yeah. He's not paying attention to anything else that's going on.
So he's just sitting there racing, and then Ricky Bobby goes to pass him, and he was just like, yeah, no, he's passing you. And he's like, he's passing me subconsciously? And he's like, no, literally, he's passing you.
It's happening right now.
It's happening right now.
But I like when he says, He's like, yeah, man, it's got me all messed up. It's like got my head in like a pretzel.
Yeah.
I've got a pretzel in my head.
But I like it because Dennett gets on the radio and he was like, tell Cal Naughton Jr. to take out Ricky Bobby. And then the crew chief is like, hey, I hate to add to your moral dilemma here. It's like, but you're going to have to take out Ricky Bobby, orders by Dennett, or you're fired. And he was like, oh, you can tell Mr. Dennett. I can't remember, something about he was like, yeah, it's time to shake and bake. And he was like, I don't know what that means, and I really don't like to hear it like that. He's like, what are you doing, Cal?
Oh, but man, the way that they tried to motivate Ricky to win this last race by pretending that Glenn died in a fire the night before.
Yeah, Glenn, shut up. I like Lucius because he's like, he died in my arms. He was like, yeah. He was like, he was so scared, because he's so tiny.
You could feel his little heart fluttering and everything. What? Glenn?
He's like, I see
Glenn?
you.
Damn it, Glenn. We told you not till after the race.
Did he cry?
It's so sick, man.
I know.
What is wrong with you? I'm sorry. We were just, we're just trying to help Ricky get motivated to win the race and everything. We're a team here. As if that negates the horrid nature of this.
I know. I do like, just because the past couple weeks has been an inside joke between me and you, where it's just from the Family Guy episode when Meg's like, oh, come on, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Me.
Me. I am. So it was like when they reveal the hood with the cougar on it.
Yeah, because he basically lost all of his sponsors and everything. So,
yeah, and it just says me. And he was like, but what company is ME? And then his new girl, his new, lady friend.
Well, yeah, because you got Susie, who's been, part of the crew this whole time.
Yeah, I think she was his assistant.
Not like a pit crew, but yeah, and then she's, does marketing for NASCAR and everything.
Yeah.
But she ends up meeting him at this bar, this little hole-in-the-wall bar. And damn it, the name of that bar escapes me.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
It was like the Ugly Woodchuck or some shit like
something like that. Oh, something weird.
Yeah, but man, she looked really good in this scene.
Oh God, did she ever?
And she ends up like crawling on top of the table after trying to motivate him to get back into racing because he was. I couldn't even say he was on the fence because he wasn't. Like he wanted nothing to do with it.
Oh man, what's happening right now? Are we about to get it on?
Because I'm rock hard as a diamond in an ice storm.
Yeah. You look like that girl in that White Snake video.
Yeah, she starts whipping her hair in his face.
Yeah, just like that. What was her name? Tawny Katane. Yeah, Tawny. You look like Tawny.
She's amazing. She really is. All right, everybody. Look away.
Yeah.
Don't listen. We're going to be making some noises.
Yeah.
We're going to sound like animals.
Rawr. Rawr.
Oh my God. Such a good movie, man.
It is. It is a great movie.
I mean, it's pretty much anything that Will Ferrell has done has been memorable and quote-worthy.
Yes.
And no, we're not going to change our podcast name to quote-worthy because that's just stupid.
You have any idea how many other platforms we have to change?
We can't. All two of them.
Yeah. There's X, formerly known as Twitter. There's Instagram, and that's it.
That's it. All two of those we're going to have to update.
Quote worthy.
Q-Dub for short.
We were formerly the Quotable Podcast.
We're just going to shorten it to Q.
Yeah. Well, from now on, you know what? We're switching things up. From now on, I'm Morgan.
And I'm, well, it's not important. But yeah, that's Talladega Nights. But the bloopers.
Yes.
I mean, they are definitely worth mentioning.
They are.
Because you got, I know we're typically talking about racing and everything like that. And we like to have a good time and laugh and everything. But we need to talk to you about something serious.
Packs of wild dogs
terrorizing all the major cities. You're not chewing big red gum.
Then fuck you.
But then they had the funeral home one. I can't remember the name of the funeral home. It's like,
me either.
We'll make they'll make their bodies look so good you'll want to talk to them. Oh my God. I can't remember. Well, I can't duplicate because he speaks in like Mandarin or whatever. Prune candy.
Yes.
But yeah, that's just, I wanted to make sure we threw that in there at least. And then there's like after the credits, there is a brief little scene with his two boys and Jane Lynch's character, Ricky's mom. And you're just going to have to stick around to the end credits to watch that part.
Yep, that you are.
But that's it, babies. We're done.
Yep.
This episode is a Rizap. Just in time for Christmas. But that's all I got.
Yep, me too.
Cool deal. Well, you know how we're going to end this shit. Until next time. Quotable Podcast out.
Hey, what do you say we go and get kicked out of an Applebee's?
You know, you just read my mind.